Good evening, my name is Bonnie Miraz. I'm going to present to you my material selections for an estimating project I named Kyle Morris Rental Revamp. A colleague from a previous line of work heard that I was attending ACC and has repeatedly asked for help in renovating his rental property near DU at 2225 Booktel. Upon arrival, the 600 square foot apartment had been totally gutted. We were looking at newly mudded walls, bare floors, zero cabinetry or doors. It should also be noted at the time of measurement, Kyle's contractor was eager for materials. This property had suffered from years of neglect and abuse at the hands of college students. Kyle and I discussed I would help him concentrate on selecting moderately priced yet durable finishings for the apartment, the kitchen in particular. Measuring just over 7 feet wide by 15.5 feet long and ceilings at 92 inches, we had our work cut out for us. The kitchen contains 2 entries, one 26-inch opening at the east side of the hallway, here, and one opening at the north side, here. There is also one large window that bridges the kitchen area and living room area on the west wall that permits access to the patio here. It also has sliding glass doors. The only thing Kyle had committed to upon my arrival was the kitchen cabinet plan. The cabinets are to be ordered from IKEA as they most readily accommodate the 92-inch ceilings. The cabinets, or a similar picture, are here, just to give you an idea of the overall feeling of the room. The material board, if I can explain how that works quickly, is color-coded. I'll go through my selections on the material board. However, each selection is additionally outlined in a color that corresponds to its placement on the overall plan. For example, the wall finish is outlined in red for the trim and the paint here and here, and there's also a red outline on the floor plan. The floor plan denotes the kitchen here and living area here. There's also a dining area here that bridges the 2 spaces. The goal of this project was to consider the use of the room in my material selections and provide an accurate cost estimate using my network of design contacts. In this case, this is a rental property and all selections needed to be cost-effective and durable. We also wanted to provide a modern, calming space and sell it to renters. Light was a factor, as this room only has one window located on the west wall, so it was important all selections remain bright and airy. I'm going to go through my 6 selections with you. I'll explain the details of my selection, approximate cost, how my selection accomplishes our design goals, and how it might make the resident feel. The 6 selections are soft seating, window treatments, hard floor finish, soft floor finish, wall finish, and ceiling finish. Firstly, soft seating. Here. The Morris rental property required 3 chairs in the form of soft seating. Due to the amount of cabinetry in the new plan, the previous dining area had been eliminated. We were now working with a bar height granite ledge that will bridge the kitchen area and the living room space. We needed a solid frame and reasonable quality to stand up to wear and tear of college renters. We decided on a ready-made chair over a custom or upholstered chair. The Elston swivel bar stool at $349 from Crate & Barrel had all our requirements. The chair frame is constructed of metal rods and sprayed with Java finish. The seat, foot, and armrests are mango wood with walnut stain and have a lacquer finish applied. Although less comfortable than upholstered chairs, the Elton checked all important boxes for a piece of furniture to be left with renters. The design is light and airy and modern, definitely on trend and appropriate for such a small space. The mango wood was hard and scratch resistant. No opportunity for staining was the safest bet. It also made us feel we were sitting at a bar, something that DU students would be familiar with. The back of the chair was a little hard for extended relaxing or studying, so we chose to add a pillow to each chair for added comfort and decoration. The Olin Ivory Slate gray pillow at 20 inches and costing $19 approximately was selected from Crate & Barrel. This pillow is 100% cotton and comes in 2 pieces, cover and down insert. The down inserts could be used again and were machine washable. We also felt that the vertical stripe pattern drew the eye upwards and tied the color of the kitchen cabinets to the dining space. Next came the window treatment, here. An example of how the window treatment looks is right here, as well as the fabric that we chose in Camelot Gray in vinyl is here. There was not a lot of lighting in the area, and it was important that anything selected be appropriate for being pulled back more than once in a day. My selection of Hunter Douglas vertical blinds was based on two things. One being my experience with the company in my own home, and the second being the fact that Cherry Creek Drapery uses them most often. Unfortunately, sliding glass doors in rental scenarios don't promote the most creative and cutting-edge solutions. Cost and function won out over all other considerations. Long 3.5-inch vertical slats won as the covering of choice. The Sumner vertical blind estimate was provided from Gyrie's. It came in at $698 total with an $85 trip and $17 for installation. These blinds also have a couple additional benefits, as they are Green Guard Indoor Air Quality certified for low emission, have lifetime warranty, high solar heat control, high ultraviolet protection, noise control, and insulation are valued low, but are not a high priority in this selection. Next, we're moving to the hard floor finish. This finish covers 2 rooms, the kitchen at 108 square feet, and the second room being the adjacent living room, measuring 224 square feet. Kyle noted that the washer and dryer and dishwasher would require that the flooring be of utmost durability. The extensive water damage from previous renters was a catalyst for such a large-scale renovation being initiated, so we had to get it right this time. The New York Soho hexagon porcelain tile selected from Floor & Decor Denver was selected from the kitchen. This tile is depicted here. The dimensions were 10 by 11 inches, appropriate for the space, and the PEI rating was 4, suitable for moderate to heavy foot traffic. The materials came in at $621 with a 10% overage and $720 estimated to install at $600 per square foot. We really like the stone texture and modern hexagon cut of this choice, and we think it complemented the transitional look of the cupboards and added to the young and modern design plan. A dry fit would be necessary to ensure proper placement, properly spaced grout joints, and overall variation in the tile feeling balanced. The substrate was exposed concrete and no tear out is required. Second, we moved to the 12 millimeter Hampstead Silvertine laminate in gray, selected for the living room. At $1.79 per square foot, this laminate has an AC rating of 4 and is suitable for homes and commercial buildings with moderate traffic. The grains in the laminate will run the length of the apartment, and I think will allow the eye to travel directly to the window, elongating the small space. We're really excited to see how this one looks. The soft floor finish was initially something that we didn't know that would belong in the property. Because it was a rental, we didn't really feel like it was our responsibility to provide any soft floor finishes. But on a second thought on how the sink, washing machine, and stove are located less than 3 feet away from each other in a triangular formation, and the porcelain tile would be relatively hard, we considered it a courtesy to the renters. As you can see, the sink, stove, and washing machine are all here, with a soft floor finish located here. We chose the most effective, highest durability scenario yet again. The Crate and Barrel Aldo Dove Gray Indoor-Outdoor Rug Runner, measuring 2.5 by 8 feet at $100 was our choice. This rug is durable and appropriate for high traffic areas and informal room designs. The printed design will also conceal stains, likely to occur in a high traffic area. The wall finish for the Booktail property will be paint and baseboards, a standard grade project. The level of finishing looked to be class 4, which would coincide the use of flat paint. The approximate square footage, as we will be painting the entire space, was 631 square feet. We will be using an $18 per gallon primer and also 2 paints of paint and primer together, the Benjamin Moore Auraline, in a light shade of gray called Silver Chain. This paint promotes great coverage as well as easy stain removal and is recommended for high traffic areas. The resin type is 100% proprietary acrylic. The area will likely be washed rather than touched up, and we decided to opt for a satin finish. Will require a higher amount of prep, but more suitable for cleanup and wall washing during turnovers. The color was selected because we wanted to keep them feel modern and airy. Also was a consideration was the open concept feel of the space. It was important that the paint selected be suitable for both rooms to promote a cohesive feeling in the living and kitchen areas. Another advantage was the reflective properties of the satin paint. The total estimated paint cost came in at, with materials and labor, at $431. Also, the trim work came from Royal Moldings, which was estimated at $268, and we used approximately 55 linear feet. This trim work will be painted in Aura Collection Benjamin Moore Oxford White. The cost to paint and labor for that trim work is $114. Finally, the ceiling finish. The ceiling finish was based on the existing popcorn finish of the apartment. The popcorn ceiling finish is expensive and easy to remove. We chose a ceiling covering that can be installed directly on top of the popcorn finish. We love the transformative qualities of the Woodhaven MDF board covering. We think it would do a great job of drawing the eye upward in a 92-inch wall height environment. The reflective properties were also noted at 75 to 85% of light entering the room. We estimated that the Woodhaven medium density fiberboard in off-white color would cover, we needed approximately 120 square feet, which would cost $479. We also estimated carpenter labor at about approximately 8 hours, with labor and materials coming in close to the same at $480. In closing, we went over all the material selections for Kyle Morse rental property. We feel that all rental properties should be comforting and homey to the renters, especially students who spend such a large amount of time at home by themselves, buried in the books. We think that all materials selected were durable yet modern and would definitely welcome anyone coming into the space. Thank you so much. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation.